Today, Greg and Jacynta Bruton have two healthy and happy children, Gregory III and his big sister, Jacqueline Denise. This carefree scene hides the heartbreak of losing a child and an unexpected twist of fortune that kept Jacynta alive. The Brutons are planners and had intended to have a large family, so were delighted when they learned that Jacynta was pregnant with twin boys in 2018.
I'm at work, she's like, Gregory, I'm at the doctor in the ultrasound. There's a baby boy A and baby boy B. And at that point I'm like, what?
Everything went as expected for about 5 months. They had even decided on names for the babies, until one day Jacynta felt a sharp and unusual pain.
I'm in such pain, I'm gripping the shower wall, trying to stop the pressure that I'm feeling that wants to push the babies out.
This is 911, you have an emergency?
The first responders were on the way as the 911 operator helped Greg bring his oldest son into the world.
I need someone to get McDonald's Central, please. The baby's coming out.
So now we have Gregory III, which is the baby that his daddy delivered, his namesake delivered, and then baby B is Grayson.
Jacynta was in an ambulance when paramedics delivered Grayson. The twins were only 25 weeks old. On life support, they struggled to survive, Grayson especially. After weeks of touch and go, their youngest son succumbed to a fatal intestinal disease, and Jacynta and Greg asked that Grayson be taken off supports.
They're just so small, and they're in all these machines and all these wires and tubes, and I just never got to hold him without all of that. I said, I need to be able to hold my child without all the tubes and all the machines before he goes.
Meanwhile, his brother Gregory gained strength.
But then it's almost as if a light switch went off and Gregory started getting better and better.
Yep.
And we get better updates, breathing on his own, taking tubes out.
Like many working moms, Jacynta had focused on what others needed. The loss of her child was about to change that. She agreed to see a doctor about a persistent cough.
When I first met her, she had recovered from the birth and was in the office trying to understand what to do next.
Dr. Kristen Higgins is a radiation oncologist at Winship Cancer Institute of Emory. She's part of Jacynta's care team.
I think as a care team, we all were concerned with everything that she had been through.
Because the boys were premature and Jacynta was no longer pregnant, she was able to get a chest x-ray for her cough. That scan led to more devastating medical news.
It was a large tumor, 8 or 9 centimeters, which is, I think, quite a big thymoma.
Thymoma is a type of cancer in the thymus, an organ that helps the body fight infection. Her thymoma pressed on nerves that made her cough. It was stage 3.
It's curable at stage 2 and stage 3. Once it gets to stage 4, it's a whole different beast of a cancer. And I thought, my baby saved my life.
I think if we would have waited, 3 more months, 4 more months, this tumor probably would have grown to the point where it could not have been removed.
After a course of chemo, Jacynta had major surgery. Dr. Seth Forrest, director of Winship's Thoracic Oncology program, removed her tumor. He says she was fortunate because most thymomas are discovered too late. But there was more to Jacynta getting back to full health.
The combination of shrinking the tumor, removing the entire tumor, and then kind of sweeping things up with the radiation afterwards is, what we feel is the best treatment for a long-term survival.
Her tumor was very close to her heart. And we know from other cancers, particularly breast cancer and lung cancer, if the heart gets radiation, it can increase your risk of things like a heart attack or other cardiac events.
At Emory Proton Therapy Center, Jacynta benefited from a hyper-targeted beam of radiation aimed at destroying any remaining cancer cells. Proton therapy is painless, non-invasive, and does not require a hospital stay.
It's a journey that you don't expect to be having, but they help make you feel human. And I think that's the beauty of the care that Emory gives.
Today, Jacynta is strong and continues to recover.
She has an excellent prognosis.
For the journey I'm on, I need to focus on what I can control and learn who I am now. because I'm not the same person I used to be.